Hello everyone, Brickdark here. Today I'm reviewing the LEGO Marvel Black Panther Mech Armor, which has one minifigure, 124 pieces, and retails for $10 in the United States. So here we have the exclusive Black Panther suit. This is reminiscent of the suit he wore in Civil War, and I think it's pretty nice. He does come with the Wolverine claws to represent his claws, which I'm not a huge fan of since his claws are significantly shorter than Wolverine's, but you can see he does have that head attachment that they've been using since Civil War, with no printing on there, despite them doing that for Civil War. They haven't done that since that original Black Panther figure, and I hope they return to that someday. It was a nice bit of additional detail. But yeah, it's a solid figure overall, but this is not all that this figure has to offer. Also included is an extra head and hairpiece. The hairpiece is the same as the one from T'Challa Star-Lord from the Marvel CMF series, and the head is from the Queer Eye Loft set. No back face printing, unfortunately, which I would have liked, since having just this one chirpy expression doesn't really fit with T'Challa, but it's still a nice inclusion regardless. Here we have the Black Panther mech armor, and I really like the little details of purple and silver throughout. It helps this build break up the colors rather than just being one black blob, which wouldn't have looked the best. But one thing that's probably my favorite part is these hands, which come with these big claws, one on the thumb, and then 3 on the hands. That's the same on this other side as well. You have an exclusive print up there with a bit of the Black Panther design. Weirdly, this is like the purple energy version, but they don't include the purple energy version, but it's still nice to get an exclusive one, so I'm not really complaining. You can move the hands around since they're on ball joints, and then you can also move them at the base of the arm, and then you can move them at the shoulder. Then the feet have identical builds, so you can move around these skinnier feet, then you can move around at the joint, and then you can move the whole leg. And now, something that I mentioned with the Wolverine mech, and something that I'll mention again here, is they removed the ability to turn this at the waist, which I think is a pretty big downside, because all of the previous mechs had that little bit extra posability, and you could get more interesting poses to display them in with that. You can't do that with these new series of mechs, which I think is unfortunate. Up here you do have this little computer screen, which is a very nice, unique inclusion. No other mech has that. A print on it would have been nice, but it's not necessary. And then you can see here, it looks very nice through there with Black Panther on, and it's decently smoothed up on the back. There certainly could have been more to do it, but it's alright. I definitely do think the best part are those nice big claws and the purple and silver accents throughout. But yeah, that's about it for this set. Let's take a look at the box and then the instructions. The box here is that standard $10 box size that they also often use for battle packs. You can see some of the Wakandan forest in the background, as well as the Avengers Endgame logo. Up top, you do have that comic book brick design. On the back, it shows T'Challa with his head instead of the Black Panther head. Instructions just have an ad for the other 2 mechs of this year at the back. So, overall, I think the Black Panther mech is my least favorite mech out of the 3 that have come out this year, not counting that terrible Spider-Man Green Goblin 2-pack. But for individual mechs sets, I think this is probably my least favorite, but it's still a solid set. The purple and silver definitely makes it stand out from other mechs, and the Black Panther figure, it's nice to get a new unique one, but it is pretty similar to the version we got for Civil War. I do really like the claws on the end of the hands, and I think those are the best part of the set. But overall, I think this set is a 7 out of 10. It's not bad by any means, it's just not as good as the other 2 that came out this year. Anyways, that's it for this video. See you guys later. Peace.